Here's a business lesson that tutoring centers accidentally learn the expensive way. A parent walks out after a trial class and everything looks good. Kid had fun, teacher looks solid, mom's nodding, dad's asking questions. You think, nice, easy conversion, then nothing. No sign up, no callback, silence. Now most people assume the product failed, wrong diagnosis. What actually died was momentum, and this is where things get interesting because this isn't a sales problem, it's a behavioral architecture problem. Think about what happened inside that trial class. The kid solves a problem they couldn't solve before, parent sees confidence kick in. Maybe the child walks out saying, I actually liked math today. That's emotional elevation. Behavioral economists call this the peak end rule. Humans remember emotional peaks and endings more than the boring middle. So right after the class ends, you're sitting on psychological heat. But here's the catch. Human beings are incredible at cooling themselves down. 24 hours later, life starts attacking the decision. Dinner plans, work stress, soccer practice, bills. Someone says, let's think about it. Which, by the way, is often code for, this emotional state is fading. Most businesses wait until day 3 to follow up. Day 3, that's like trying to sell ice cream after leaving it in the sun. Now here's the part I love. The smartest move in this workflow isn't the sales pitch. It's that the first AI call isn't selling anything. It's a satisfaction call. Huge difference. Listen to the psychology. Hey, just wanted to see how Emily felt after class. That's not closing, that's intelligence gathering wearing a hoodie. Because parents instantly lower defenses when they feel somebody cares about their experience instead of their wallet. Then something subtle happens. Parents start talking. My daughter really liked the teacher. My son struggles with word problems. We were also looking at another tutoring center. People think they're giving feedback. They're actually handing over conversion data. And now the AI isn't guessing anymore. It's building a psychological profile in real time. Here's where the workflow gets sneaky in a smart way. Hours later, the AI circles back while emotional memory is still alive. Not with, would you like to buy? Nobody likes hearing that. Instead, it's framed like, we can reserve Emily's spot with Miss Chen until tomorrow evening. See that? Tiny ask, small commitment. This is classic commitment consistency behavior. Humans want future actions to match previous decisions. You're not asking for enrollment, you're asking for a micro yes. And micro yeses have a weird superpower. They like turning into larger yeses later, then layer in loss aversion. Not fake scarcity, real scarcity. Tuesday's class only has 2 spots left. Now parents aren't asking, should I buy tutoring? They're asking, wait, am I losing something valuable if I wait? Completely different mental frame, same product, different psychology. But the real plot twist here isn't actually AI voice, it's integration. Because the phone call isn't the product. The phone call is just the interface. Behind the scenes, the AI is pulling CRM data, checking calendars, scoring intent, processing payments, triggering onboarding emails, alerting staff. That's not automation. That's a revenue operating system disguised as a conversation. And honestly, that's where a lot of businesses miss the point. They think AI phone agents are replacing humans. Not really. They're replacing delay. They're replacing forgotten follow-ups. They're replacing sticky notes. I'll call them later, and the graveyard of opportunities sitting in spreadsheets. Because that parent leaving your trial class, they were never making one decision. They were fighting distraction, uncertainty, and inertia all at once. The business that understands that isn't selling tutoring anymore. It's managing human behavior, and that's where the money starts getting weird.